I request that all mobile phones are either switched off or on silent, and please feel free to take photographs. Finally, as soon as the procession starts, please stand and remain standing for the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated.
Distinguished guests, ladies, gentlemen, on behalf of the University, welcome to this morning's degree congregation. The order of proceedings is printed in your programme. I now call on the Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Brett Warburton, to address the congregation.
Good morning. As Pro-Chancellor of the University, I'm truly proud and delighted to address you all here today and to welcome you all to Bolton. It's a great pleasure to share with you this momentous occasion, the celebration of our graduating students' achievement and success. This is a great day for you all, and I advise you all to enjoy every minute. Because degree congregations are the highlight of the university's year. And this year, more than 2,300 students will graduate, with many of them, I'm happy to say, attending the ceremonies taking place this week. May I take this opportunity of saying how delighted we are to be able to hold our congregations in this magnificent town hall, the symbol of Bolton's civic pride. We would like to extend our warmest thanks to the Mayor and to the Council, whose support and partnership we greatly value. Last year, our university celebrated attaining the rating of Silver in the Government's Teaching Excellence Framework. This ranking indicates that the university courses, I quote, are of high quality, which significantly and consistently exceeds the quality threshold expected of UK higher education. The university is also now ranked in the top 40 universities nationally for student satisfaction. This is usually to the credit of our excellent teaching and support staff, and I should like to offer them my thanks and congratulations for all their hard work. In addition to our investment in teaching, the university continues to invest in our infrastructure. We're continuing our major campus developments in the form of the National Centre for Motorsport Engineering and the newly opened Institute of Management. And may I also say how pleased we are that Bolton College will, from the 1st of August, become part of the University of Bolton, providing new opportunities for student progression into higher education within the same Bolton family. At the same time, we continue to build and develop external links, collaborating with other institutions and organisations, with employers, industry and local government to create opportunities and career prospects for our students. We're proud to contribute to the development of our region by educating a skilled workforce which attracts inward investment and provides consequential economic growth. Our partnerships too are flourishing. University campuses, university courses are now being taught from Athens to Kuala Lumpur, from Vietnam to Malawi. And so, as our students here today enjoy their graduation, so too are thousands of Bolton graduates across the globe enjoying theirs. During the congregations here in Bolton this week, alongside home students, we're delighted to see students from a wide range of other countries. There's a long list. Bahrain, Bangladesh, Botswana, Brunei, Bulgaria, China, Cyprus, Czechia, Djibouti, Estonia, Germany, Greece, India, Ireland, Malawi, Maldives, Nigeria, Norway, Pakistan, the Philippines, Portugal, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, the Seychelles, United Arab Emirates, Vietnam and Zambia. Please forgive me if I've left anybody out of that list. The university is proud of its local, regional, national and international reach, as it is of the diversity of cultures and faiths represented within the university. This, I believe, is one of its great strengths, along with its friendliness and its emphasis on service to others and to the broader community, as well as values such as intellectual openness and a willingness to listen to and learn from people of different viewpoints. Now for a moment to address the graduands directly and say something about the exciting challenges and opportunities that await them in a fast-changing world. I think in particular of the effects of artificial intelligence and robotics on the world of work. Whether one takes a utopian view of the benefits or an apocalyptic view of it as a menace to humanity, there is no doubt that it will affect us all, as repetitive tasks and data analysis are increasingly automated. We're only at the beginning of this revolution, but we can already see its potential to affect even the legal profession, medicine, finance and accounting. In all these areas, human creativity, insight and judgment will be increasingly at a premium. Not to speak of the qualities such as empathy and imagination, which computers, at least for now, seem unlikely to duplicate soon. Dealing with the huge challenges posed to society by this revolution, it will demand a strong, imaginative and compassionate leadership, which we look from your generation. We haven't always seen it in ours. Though you may be eager to focus on your careers for now, please do not forget that learning is a lifelong journey. Whether you set your sights on a master's or a doctorate, or seek to specialise in a particular professional area or to acquire a new specialist skill, we will be delighted to welcome you back to the university to help fulfil those dreams. Whatever path you choose, we will always be members of the family of the University of Bolton. Finally, to all our graduates here today, my heartfelt congratulations. You have all attained your goals, you can be proud of what you've achieved, and you've all made significant achievements. Some of you in the most complex and innovative specialist fields. Today, as I said at the outset, is your special day. We're delighted for you and all the families and friends who share in your success. We wish you continued success in the future and to have and to lead happy and fulfilling lives. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating our graduates in the customary manner. Thank you.
Pro-Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to present to you those who are to be admitted to honorary doctorates. Pro-Chancellor, it is a great honour to welcome here today Simon Blagden, CBE. Pro-Chancellor, Captain Simon Blagden, CBE, is a strategist, world-leading businessman, philanthropist and educator, to name but a few of his remarkable attributes. Simon's first career was in the military, serving with pride and distinction in Her Majesty's Armed Forces before entering the IT and telecoms industry with GEC. In 1991, he was appointed UK Managing Director of Quante AG, a telecoms and data networking company subsequently acquired by 3M, before joining the main board in 1995 as CEO of International Operations. In 2000, he joined Spescom in Johannesburg to head up its international telecoms and IT business. In 2005, Simon was appointed chairman of Fujitsu UK, a significant post which he still holds to this day. He also works with various other small and medium enterprises in an advisory capacity, adding value to their effectiveness and their operations. Simon was awarded an MBE by Her Majesty the Queen in 1997 for services to export in the telecoms industry, and more recently a CBE in 2016 for services to the economy and skills. He is a member of the government's Apprenticeship Delivery Board, an independent expert panel tasked with delivering 3 million apprenticeship starts by 2020. It is a project for which he has a particular passion. Not university educated himself and without a degree until today, Simon is an advocate of apprenticeship's credibility in providing trained and talented resource within industry and a pathway to an individual's career success. He is also a member of the expert panel advising the government on technical and professional education, which has resulted in the government adopting the new T-level qualifications. He is as well industry chairman of the All-Party Parliamentary Internet, Communications and Technology Group and Trade Advisors for the Department of International Trade. He is chairman of His Royal Highness the Duke of York's Community Initiative charity, supporting local groups, developing more than 200 inspirational schemes of real value in the community. Even with all his other major commitments, Simon never forgets his time in the military and those who serve there with him. Simon is an active supporter of veterans' charities. His persuasive skills allowed him to drive his Spartan armoured tank down the Mall in London a few years ago, before going onwards to France in a fundraising drive for the Commonwealth War Graves Commission. For the last 10 years, he has participated in long-distance cycle rides with military veterans to raise funds and awareness for Help the Heroes, and he was a member of the appeal board for the military mental health charity Combat Stress, which successfully raised £10 million. Pro-Chancellor, in recognition of his outstanding contribution to business and to charity, it is my great pleasure to present Mr. Simon Blagden, CBE, for the degree of Doctor of Business Administration, honoris causa.
Mr. Pro-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, graduates, I was asked to be short. It's something I've been all my life, so I shall try and do that. This is an incredible honour and really quite humbling and embarrassing to listen to someone to talk about you like that. And I actually had to think hard and long before accepting it, because I really wondered if it was something that I deserved. Because as I look towards the back of the hall here, I see people who've worked hard for many years, many of you juggling part-time paid work to fund your full-time education. It's without doubt that you've worked hard. And I wanted today just to share a few views with you about what the world may hold for you and some of the things that I've experienced that may be helpful or maybe not. And I'll start with hard work. There's an interesting relationship between hard work and success. Actually, I've never met anyone in the world who's been successful who hasn't worked hard. So for the last few years, whilst you've been working hard, you've had some good training. And as you go out into the world, I urge you to continue it. But how do we measure success? For some people, it's wealth and fortune. Some people, it's power and position. Some people, it's appearance on Love Island. But the measure really of success, in my view, is achieving contentment in every part and every stage of your life. And if you can do that, then I would share with you that you've been successful. Now, we're all very, very different, and that's a really good thing. Thank goodness for that. And I look out today, we all look differently. We certainly think differently. We like and dislike different things. And we all have different views and opinions. And you should really celebrate the fact that you are different. Believe in who and what you are, and never forget that as you move forward in your life. Love yourself a little. And, well, now and then love yourself and have fun too, because life is short and it needs to be enjoyable. Remember, it's not a solitary journey. You can't achieve anything on your own, and neither in your private life or in your career. And like many of you out there, today I'm very happy that my family have joined me. And actually your family are a great cause of support for your life. And I have deep gratitude for my family. I have my parents here today who allowed me to be different and to tread my own path in life. And my wife Sue, who supported me and coached me, told me off a few times, but always encouraged me and always loved me. And I've been very lucky. And that's another theme, luck. I've really had the great fortune and luck to have met and worked with some truly outstanding people, and in fact visited over 60 different countries around the world. And over your lives and careers, you will also meet many interesting and excellent people. Listen to them and learn from them. Of all the things I've learned from many people, I tried to summarize them in just 3 points, because I believe that any more than that would be too difficult to say and probably too difficult to remember. And the first one is this: whatever you do, do it with full belief. Do it because you believe in it. Secondly, always be yourself. You are truly wonderful people. Be yourself, nothing else. And the last one is, I promise you, if you treat people properly and with respect, they will treat you the same way. And I've also had my fair share of good and bad luck. And that's important as well, to recognize that not all life is sunshine and roses. But to really take advantage of luck, when the opportunities come your way, you need to be ready and prepared. So never give up learning. After today, carry on learning and grasp the opportunities. I'd like to tell you about one amazing man I met. And I think most of you graduating today will be too young to remember the feat that he did. It's a man called Buzz Aldrin, and he was the second man to walk on the moon. And I was a young boy at the time, and I remember sitting with my parents watching it on TV and was enthralled by the fact that we were sending astronauts to land on the moon. I recently met him. He's now 88 years old, and had the real honor to be able to sit next to him. And after 40 minutes, he touched my arm and he said, "Simon, are we going to talk about the moon all night?" And I had forgotten in my excitement to meet him that all I'd done was ask him questions about the moon landings. So I apologized, and for the next hour we talked about the Mars missions, where he's a consultant, 88 years old, and is consulting NASA on what the Mars missions will look like and what the challenges are. And I found that truly inspirational. Here's a man who could have talked all night about what he's done, and actually was talking about what he was still going to do. And I think that's a very amazing thing. He was looking forward. So in conclusion, you should be justly proud of what you've achieved today. You've worked hard, and your achievements are incredible. You've earned it. I'm not sure I have. But like Buzz Aldrin, I urge you to look forward. Look forward with enthusiasm. Look forward with commitment. Look forward with benevolence and a spirit of decency. Look forward to lucky times. And look forward to a life full of opportunity and adventure. Look forward. Thank you.
Pro-Chancellor, it is a great honour to welcome here today Mr. Joe Egan. Pro-Chancellor, Joe Egan was born and raised in Bolton, the son of a coal miner and a cleaner. Educated at Thornley College Grammar School, he passed what Joe describes as a very enjoyable spell on Bolton's buses in the 1960s collecting fares, and later driving a bus. This wasn't because his A-levels were disappointing, but rather because they were better than his teachers had expected. Using this gap year to reapply for university, Joe then went to Kent University, graduating there with a joint honours degree in sociology and economic history. Perhaps Bolton's buses had given Joe a taste for it. He decided to head off travelling, working mostly as a waiter across Europe and Asia, following the hippie trail to Pakistan. He was apparently refused entry to Singapore. Joe, your hair was too long. So he went back to Kuala Lumpur and flew to Australia. He returned to the UK by way of South, Central and North America in 1978. He then went to Trent Polytechnic, as it then was, passing his solicitor's exams and captaining there the 5th 11 of football. Joe's love of football continues today, naturally, as an avid Bolton Wanderers season ticket holder. Returning to Bolton, he served articles and qualified as a solicitor in 1982, before setting up in his own office in 1986 and opening a second practice in 2002. Joe now employs over 20 people. Joe Egan holds the higher rights of audience, allowing him to practice as an advocate in the higher courts, and he specializes in contentious probate. A past president and long-time joint honorary secretary of Bolton Law Society, Joe became the regional representative of the National Law Society of England and Wales and Greater Manchester, as the regional representative for Lancashire and Greater Manchester in 2006. In 2017, he was honoured by becoming the 173rd President of the Law Society of England and Wales. Pro-Chancellor, in recognition for his outstanding contribution to law, it is my great pleasure to present Joe Egan for the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
Mr. Pro-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as someone who grew up and was educated in Bolton, it goes without saying that to receive this doctorate from my hometown university is a great honour. I have spent my working life as a solicitor in this town, and it was last year a huge honour to be elected and to serve as the President of the Law Society of England and Wales. I travelled all over the country and indeed all over the world, representing an honourable profession with 180,000 members, and I was able to deal with government. I was able to deal with foreign governments. It was a fantastic experience. It was a huge honour. As someone who can't imagine living anywhere else but Bolton, to be honoured by receiving this doctorate today is, in effect, the icing on the cake. To all of you who are graduating today, my sincerest congratulations. A degree and the education that precedes that will set you fair for the rest of your lives, whether you enter the profession as a solicitor or a barrister or a legal executive, or prepared to work hard, then I guarantee that you will all succeed. As I said, this is the icing on the cake today. Thank you, Bolton. Thank you, Bolton University.
Pro-Chancellor, it is a great honour to welcome here today His Honour Judge Mark Lucroft of Queen's Counsel. Pro-Chancellor, His Honour Judge Mark Lucroft of Queen's Counsel was called to the bar in 1984. During his time in practice at the criminal bar, he both prosecuted and defended in significant cases, predominantly serious and complex fraud. He was involved in the investigation and subsequent prosecutions arising out of the collapse of Barlow Clowes in 1988 and the associated accounting scandals linked with that collapse. He was also professionally involved in the aftermath of the death of Robert Maxwell, but which he describes as the most interesting case I have dealt with. Mark was appointed to investigate suspected price fixing of pharmaceuticals supplied to the Department of Health and was one of the team prosecuting in the cases arising from the Hatfield rail crash. Mark became a recorder in 2003 and was appointed Queen's Counsel in 2006, continuing both to prosecute and to defend in serious and complex cases, primarily fraud cases. In 2006, he was instructed to advise the Office of Fair Trading on allegations of price fixing between two major British airlines, which led to the eventual prosecution of executives. In 2012, he was appointed as a circuit judge based at Norwich Crown Court, and subsequently he sat at Cambridge before moving to the Central Criminal Court in 2017. Mark is authorised to sit at the highest level, including the trials of terrorism cases, and is also qualified to sit as a Deputy High Court judge. Mark has been chairman of the Bar Council Remuneration Committee and contributes to a number of legal publications. Mark Lucroft QC was appointed as only the second Chief Coroner of England and Wales in 2016. The Centre for Contemporary Coronial Law here at the University of Bolton welcomed Mark recently when our students were privileged to gain an insight into his 30-year legal career and the complex and intriguing world of coronial law. Pro-Chancellor, in recognition for his outstanding contribution to law, it is my great pleasure to present His Honour Judge Mark Lucroft of Queen's Counsel for the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa.
Mr. Pro-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's quite interesting listening to your own career read out. 35 years ago, almost the day, I was present at my graduation ceremony in the setting of Canterbury Cathedral. I wish all of those graduating today great success going forwards. It's a fantastic day, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I did with my family all those years ago. 5 years before that, I was a 16-year-old and probably a bit of a worry to my mother and father as to what I was going to do when I left school. I rather fell into law, but my careers teacher at school, when it came to thinking of A-levels, put the seed in my mind about becoming a lawyer, and he very kindly arranged for me to spend a few days with a local solicitor in North London, where I lived with my parents, and with a city solicitor in London. I'm afraid that put me off the idea of being a solicitor, But it did sow the seeds in my mind about becoming a barrister, and I remain immensely grateful to that careers teacher for steering me in this direction. As I was travelling up here today for this ceremony, I was thinking of 3 16-year-olds who've been to spend a day with me in the last week. They are all very determined as to what they want to do in the future. Age 16, I had no real idea. And I think, if I'm honest, when I graduated, I certainly had no real idea as to what the future might hold. But I have thoroughly enjoyed my time in the law, and I particularly enjoyed recently coming to Bolton as the Chief Coroner to take part in the very important work that is done here at the Centre for Coronial Studies, an area of the law which I've come to fairly recently, but a fascinating area, and one that I'm delighted this university is supporting. So thank you very much indeed, Mr. Pro-Chancellor, and to the University for this fantastic award. I was very blown away when the letter arrived, but delighted to accept. Thank you very much.
Pro-Chancellor, it is a great honour to welcome here today the Honourable Mr. Justice Turner. Mark was born in Kendal, Westmoreland, in 1959 and gained his BA in jurisprudence from Queen's College, Oxford. In 1980, he spent a year studying at the Inns of Court School of Law, now the City Law School and part of the University of London. Whilst there, he won the Uthwaten Society's Senior Award. Mark was called to the bar in 1981, being appointed Queen's Counsel in 1998. And subsequently, he became a judge of the High Court in 2013. Between 2013 and 2017, Mark was also presiding judge of the Northern Circuit. As is customary with all honourable judges of the High Court, Mark received his knighthood on his appointment in 2013 and was then assigned to the Queen's Bench Division. He is currently Director of the Incorporated Council of Law Reporting for England and Wales. Recently made an Honorary Fellow of Queen's College, Oxford. When he isn't presiding over legal matters, Mark has a penchant for quizzes. He was a proud BBC Mastermind semi-finalist in 1988, becoming the highest scoring contender not to reach the final. Looking back over Sir Mark Turner's 40-year career, it's clear to see that he has made a significant contribution to the legal profession, helping to inspire future generations and to promote a fair and a safe society for all. Pro-Chancellor, in recognition for his outstanding contribution to law, it is my immense pleasure to present the Honourable Mr. Justice Turner for the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of the University, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure and a privilege to be admitted to the degree of Honorary Doctorate. I was particularly impressed to have the Chief Coroner of England and Wales as my warm-up artiste. That is the icing on the cake. I'm also pleased that my daughter, Fiona, is here to witness this ceremony. My wife was not able to come because she is performing jury service. So on the one day I'm out of court, she is in court. As a judge, I see the very best and the very worst that life has to offer. Today, I see the very best. I'm indebted to the orator for drawing your attention to my mastermind failure. As highest scoring loser, it's a little bit like someone going up to Gareth Southgate saying, if you were a judge, which judge would you be? One question which automatically arises from the disclosure that I did appear on Mastermind is, which were your specialist subjects? They were the life and times of Sir William Walton, the composer, and the life and reign of King Edward II, the medieval monarch. They represent two diametrically opposed lives. William Walton, born to a modest family in Oldham, through hard work, ability, genius, funded by scholarship, went on to great things. He composed music for the coronation of George VI and of our present Queen, and he achieved the honour of knighthood and Order of Merit. In contrast, Edward II, born into privilege, born into wealth, squandered his inheritance through idleness and favouritism. I would like to think, and I am confident that it's true, that I am addressing a room of William Waltons and not Edward II's today. Today is a day of well-earned pride and pleasure for you and for your proud families. Enjoy it to the full and use your accomplishments at this young and vigorous university as a springboard to future fulfilment. I wish you all well.
Pro-Chancellor, I now welcome our graduands for this year of 2018. And I call upon Rena Banks to present our graduands for their awards.
Pro-Chancellor, I'm honoured to present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Accountancy, Mohammed Amin. Kamil Botembe Monga. Jackson Chagu. Rebecca Fielding. With first class honours, Carolyn Kiwia Franklin. Shabrin Hayat. With first class honours, Iqbal Hussain. George Qatar. Istasan Ahmed Khan. Jelena Lufarenko. Stephen Brian Moores. Mfiel M. Ofu. Seri Mughal. Sheikh Hassan Mustafa. Swalehi Shabani M. Zandi. Alison Enyakunu. With first class honours, Boluwatife Esther Oyesola. Suzanne Patel. Bakar Ali Shah. With first class honours, Sahi Sakar. With first class honours, Stella Ruth Unsworth. Inayat Valley. In business management, with first class honours, Stuart John Grogan. In business management languages, with first class honours, Lucy Ann Urey. In textiles and surface design, Emily Rebecca Allen. Degree of Bachelor of Arts in Accountancy, Claudia Ponchuenkam. In law, Hariklia Mesu. Sylvia Frubel. Degree of Bachelor of Laws with Honours in Law, Olusegun Emeka Aga. Myrna Albino. Madia Ali. Mohammed Khalifa Mohammed Al-Suwaida. Zarafshan Ansar. Sakara Amna Saeed Ashik. Samina B.
Yeah, had the Governor's Prize.
Awarded with a Governor's Prize for Student Representative, Naved Islam Bishel. Florence Godet Bolefo. Melissa Campbell. Ikiwiro Ugochukwu Dim. Rhiannon Michaela Farrell. With first class honours, Wesley Martin Goetz. Prince Kutchler. Evelyn Lithgow. With first class honours, Seva Muhyiddin. Naomi Omoye Ogbigbo. Rebecca Omobolo Oladepo. Karen Rashid. Christopher Richards. Salia Sajad Werich. Alam Gulshan Sada. Saida Rizwana Shirazi. Laura Jane Spencer. Inam ul Haq. With first class honours, Jacqueline Wood. Degree of Bachelor of Science with honours in Business Management, Farouk Ahmed. Shuaib Ahmed Mia. Yui Otameri Davidson Amiye Kagbon. first class honours, Crystal Amanda Allen. Nicholas Allen. Mohammed Ali Al-Makhalas. Awarded with the Governor's Prize for Final Assessment Most Significant Achievement, and with first class honours, Anna Back. Aliu Bangura. With first class honours, Marcelo Belmiro de Almeida Baptista. Asma Begum. Shajina Begum. Sultana Begum. George Bellicos. Maria Caprell. With first class honours, Jack Robert Chappell. Abby Jane Conroy. Aaron Mitchell Cooper. Chad James Dixon. With first class honours, Laura Jane Dufton. Sylvia Yanjanani Durrant. Awarded with the Governor's Prize for Final Assessment Highest Academic Achievement Bachelor's, and with first class honours, Rebecca Edwards. Rosa João Figueiredo. Mohammed Abdul Royce Gaffa. Mehdi Hassan. With first class honours, Samantha Jane Hess. Salman Khalid Hussein Yasmin. Doreen Isangu. Seika Nico Kabamba. Harun Abbas Khan. Mohammed Khan. Mohammed Yahya Hafizi Daud Kefi. Alexander Reese Cohen. With first class honours, Vaishali Lad. Fatu Bombo Manjang. Awarded with the Governor's Prize for Final Assessment Highest Academic Achievement Bachelor's, and with first class honours, Afia Mandra. Nana Mbuyi. Shamru Mia. Hamad Mohammed Salim. Mike Mbuyi Mukuno. Mahungu Museki. Abam Naya. Awarded with the Governor's Prize for Student Representative and with first class honours, Jack Andrew Naylor. Judoni Nvuama Eniondo. Kobefo Mark Entabijani. Rosemary Okoli. Natalia Dominika Ozeowska. Urbaz Abdurrahim Patel. Mohammed Naima Rahman. Jessica Lucy Hannah Richardson. With first class honours, Laura Jane Rostron. Richard Anthony Rutherford. Ora di Aprendizaje Seca. Eurydice de Princeso Seca. Saeed Mohammed Shuaib ul Haq. Diana Mihaila Saw. With first class honours, Tong Su. With first class honours, Rebecca Taylor. With first class honours, Daniel Williams Hashimi. Aruj Zafar. Musa Faiz Musa Zarai. Mingpong Jo. Degree of Bachelor of Science and Business Management, Maria Aslam. Foundation Degree in Arts, Business Management, Mohammed Azhar Ali. Foundation Degree Science and Business Management, Amir Arif. Certificate of Higher Education in Accountancy, Samkeliso Tanya M. Guni. Pro-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of the students. Thank you.
Pro-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to invite you to confer the degrees. Will all those graduating please stand?
Okay, this is the official bit. This is where you move from being graduands to graduates. So without any further ado, and by virtue of the authority of my office as Pro-Chancellor of this university, I admit those in attendance and those listed in the programme who are in absentia to their degrees, diplomas and awards for which they've been presented here today. Once again, our warmest congratulations to all of you. Well done.
I'd like to say a few words.
Wow, I'm so happy right now. I can't express how happy I am enough. All protocols duly observed. I have waited for this time. For the first day I arrived on the campus here at the University of Bolton, I have always wanted to address my year group. I was this close to writing George a letter on the reason why I should be the one to give the speech, but thank God I became the SU president. I want to thank God Almighty because without him, we won't be here today. It is with great honor that I stand on this podium representing the student body. I want to firstly dedicate this to my dad. He's not here today. It's a shame, but my beautiful mom is sat there. So this is for my family. This is to all those that are graduating today. This is for my lecturers. And this is for anybody who has been told or who their capability and their ability has been challenged. This is for you. So we did it, guys. So I got here when I was 16. I was so small. And I was admitted into the International Foundation Program. And I had tutors like Sally and Kat and Richard. I was, from the get-go, I was given the Bolton excellence, the Bolton, Bolton aura to just fly. They were really helpful. As an international student from Nigeria, not knowing anything, I'm very glad that I actually chose the University of Bolton, because they literally held me and worked with me till I got to my degree program. So that being said, I want you all to look at yourself, because I know we all have our own stories to tell, and say, I made it. I made it! Thank you. Can we please give ourselves a round of applause, because we deserve it. As someone in this year group, I know that our journey has not been the easiest, with deadlines and exams, because with accountancy, we have to write exams all the time. But I also know that there's no success story without its own challenges. However, you would agree with me that it's also been a tremendous experience. I've met great people, beautiful people, through the University of Bolton. The University of Bolton, I must say, is a unique place to be, which has brought a group of diverse people together with the aim of changing lives and impacting them through education. I want to use this medium to appreciate both the academic and the non-academic staff, as they've made our stay here at the University of Bolton pleasant. Can we please give them a round of applause, please? Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I would also like our graduates to applaud our families and friends here today. There's been thousands of times where I've called my parents in the middle of the night and like, oh my God, I don't know, I'm going to submit this exam. I'm so tired. I'm so dramatic. I'm sorry. It's amazing to know that we're all on the same boat, not really knowing what awaits us and what the world has in stock for us. But I just want to say, regardless of what the world accepts to us and what is being given to us by the world, we should have this at the back of our minds, that impossibility is only a figment of our imagination, and that we are unstoppable. Can we say, I am unstoppable, please? I am unstoppable. No way. I am unstoppable. There you go. I like that young man there. I am an achiever. Well, I am an achiever, so I got first class. Say, I am born for greatness. I would like you guys to stand up, please. The graduates, can you just stand up? Because it's like you're sleeping. It's morning, it's not afternoon. Come on. So we're going to raise this up and we're going to say, I am born for greatness. 1, 2, go. I am born for greatness. There you go. You can sit down now. I would like to remind you that you have access to the career services here at the University of Bolton for the next 3 years. benefit of being an alumni here at the university, I want to encourage you all to please use this opportunity being presented to us, because not very many universities actually do this. And don't forget that the tomorrow we seek, the change that we desire, are based on the decisions that we make today. I trust you guys will make good decisions as we go on. So, as many of you go on to successful careers in which you've studied, I hope that you are proud to be an alumni of the University of Bolton, because I know I am. I believe that as a product of the University of Bolton, the sky is not our limit, but our starting point. So I want you all to go out there, be happy, and be true to yourself. Good luck and God bless! We did it! I was gonna do a little dance, so there you go. Yeah. Good luck, guys. God bless you.
Distinguished guests, ladies, gentlemen, that concludes the proceedings of this congregation. Please may I request that you stand and remain standing while the platform party leaves the hall.